Morning YouTubers, and welcome to Allotments. Today I'm going to show you a series of videos of me making my homemade red wine from the grapes I took out of the middle greenhouse. Now I put a series of clips together. There's maybe one or two little bits missing out, but at the end of the day the object was to make red wine. So I'm going to show you a few of the clips, what we did, so you can have a good laugh. But just remember guys, it was my very first attempt, and I can tell you now, I'm going to give you all a tip. If it's your first time making wine, don't listen to everybody. Pick one person out and listen to him, how he's made his wine, because everybody makes the wine different. Bit of this, bit of that, do a bit of the other. And when everybody's trying to put the 10 pennies within, mistakes get made. And I made one or two, but at the end of the day, we made some wine. So let's go and have a look at these clips, and I'll be right back. So guys, we're going to get the grapes today. I've got a bucket here, and I've got it set on some scales there in kilograms. So all I need, that's set at 0.8 of a kilogram. So what I need to do now, guys, is to get 4.8 kilograms in this bucket. So there we are, there's the starter, we're off. So what I'm going to do, taking grapes and putting them, place them into the bucket, and go. Might as well come down here and get some of these bigger ones. More grapes there, and even, oh that's a nice grape, that one there, Delta. These are perfect, these. Let's get another one. There's another beauty. Some beautiful grapes. All ripe these, by the way. Yet even more. Right. Oh dear. I don't know if I could use that one. Just bounced them off the floor. Well, I'm going to be washing them anyhow, so it don't really matter. Just taste them, see how sweet they are. Perfect. There's another nice bunch of grapes there. Yeah, we're getting close to that 4 kilo. Might as well take a lot of them now, they're all ripe. Oh God. Very unusual. I'm dropping them all over everywhere here. Let's have a quick measure, see what we got here. Set the scales back to 0. Uh, 4.10, so we need another 7. Well, just over half a kilo. There's plenty more grapes down here, guys, so I'm just chomping them off here. Yep. Definitely amassing more grapes. I think we've got, you know what, I think there's about 4 kilos of grapes in here. Yeah, I think I've got them all now. There's just a few in the corner, what I'm saving for picking, you see. A lot of tomatoes in here. Beautiful sun gold tomatoes, look at them, boo. Gorgeous. don't know if you can see these all ripening here and all up here. Absolutely bunches of them. It's great this. Pick grapes and eat tomatoes. Right, let's now I do know there's one little punnet in the corner, so I'm just going to weigh this and see what we have. Get the bucket on. Would be helpful if I set it up to 0. Start that again. Me and scales, we don't go together, guys. I'll tell you a story about these scales in a minute. Right, we got, as you can see there, there's about 4.6, maybe 4.5, something. So it's just under 4 kilos of grapes. But just there in the corner is another little punnet of grapes, so I might as well throw them in as well. So I'm going to take, they will be 4.8. The bucket weighs 0.8 of a kilo, and it's just short of 4 kilos of grapes. So what we're going to be doing is munching them all up. What first we'll do, obviously we'll give them a good cleaning, sterilise everything, mash them up, dissolve some sugar, or half the sugar, add the yeast and leave it in the bucket for about 7 or 8 days. We'll strain it, we'll put the rest of the sugar in, and then we'll put it in a demijohn and let's see what happens, eh? Something's crawling up my blooming ear here, I don't know. Right, so be back in a bit, guys. I know what it is, it's this bloody thing here dangling down. I wonder what was crawling on me. I don't know. I'll be right back in a bit. Well, chaps and chapettes, there's 3.98 kilograms of grapes in there. There's a few green ones, but like I say, most of them are all lovely and you know, so they should break up quite nicely. So what we've got to do is pick them all, crush them all up. Obviously we've got to sterilise the buckets and everything, and we'll add the sugar, and I'll come back to you when we've got to the stage where we're at the fermentation. So I'll show you it fermenting in the bucket.
Grapes. I did show you me smashing them up with my hands, putting them through a sieve, crushed them all in a sieve, and then put all the juice and all the pips and everything into there, and put two condon tablets in there to kill all the bacteria off. I'm going to leave that for 24 hours. This is a 5 gallon drum. What I'm going to be doing is adding 2.5 bags of that sugar into, there's going to be another 4 gallon of water, sugared water, and then the yeast on top of that, and then we're going to leave it for 3 or 4 weeks and let it all ferment away. I didn't realise I had that many grapes to do the job, actually. So there's going to be a lot of people very happy when I finish. Oh, by the way, I picked 2 of these buckets up for £1 a piece. Actually, I paid £1 for 2 buckets and a spatula and like a pipe what drains all the alcohol out of the bucket. Got it on the car boot, still in the wrapping. So yeah, that was a result. But yeah, we'll just leave it there for today, and then we'll come back tomorrow and I'll show you me adding the water. So right back, guys. Well, guys, this is day 2 of the wine making. As you can see, we've got 5 gallon of wine going there. Ooh. As you can see, the grapes are all on the top there now, and everything is bubbling away nicely. Don't know if you can see the bubbles. Now I'm going to give them a bit of a stir, in a minute. Going to sterilise this little belter, and we'll leave it for the rest of the week there to bubble away once I've done that. So that's the idea anyhow, just to put a bit of air into it, I suppose, but it smells absolutely terrible. There's the actual airlock on top of the bucket. Seems to be doing the job. So I'm going to sterilise this now. I'm just going to give it a quick stir. But, yeah, that's what we're looking at. It looks pretty horrible, but yep, that's what it's all about. So yeah, apparently I was told 5 gallon of liquor will produce about 24 bottles. I haven't got 24 bottles, but we'll figure something out. I'm going to leave it, obviously it's going to be left for about 4 to 6 weeks until the fermentation stops. We'll take the grapes off the top, and we'll drain it into bottles then. So the next update will be in a couple of weeks to see how it's all going, but as you can see, it's doing nicely in my kitchen. Only trouble is I'm having a brand new kitchen very shortly. All these are all being torn out, and having it all designed, and yep, so there we go. I'm going to stop waffling because my chops are burning. So see you in a couple of weeks, guys, on this this winemaking endeavour I've got going. Hi guys, right, just checking on the winemaking. It's been 24 hours now since I put the sugar into the bucket, and it's as you can see, it's all bubbling away nicely. I've been told I need to give it a quick stir to help with the fermentation. Just submerge all these grapes what are on the top, and leave it for a few weeks, and then do it again, the procedure, for about 6 to 8 weeks until the fermentation stops. And it's just a matter of taking all the grapes and what have you off the top of the bucket, and then pour them into bottles. I've got all the bottles what I need. Well, actually I haven't got all the bottles that I need. It turns out I've got to get 24 bottles. I've only got, I think I've got about 6 bottles. I've overdid the winemaking a bit here, guys, but hey ho, not to worry. I used about £5 of sugar in there so far. Well, 5, whatever I'm going to need. I mean, the grapes were sweet enough, but I don't want to. Apparently, everybody says they want a dry wine, so you don't need to put as much sugar in. So hopefully, we'll be getting some decent wine shortly. So I'm just going to give it a quick stir. Ooh, there's a lot of bubbles coming up there. I think that's enough. Right, put the lid back on it and leave it now. And hopefully we'll get some action in about 6 to 8 weeks. I'll keep you posted. But for now the lid's going back on and that's it. I'm going to sterilise this again now. Hi guys, just going to test the sugar content in this hydrometer, and as you can see it's on the red mark there, which tells me the sugar's all gone, and this is ready for bottling. This is the wine. Wow, good God, you can smell that alcohol there. I've not smelt that for a long time. Now what I've got to do now, well, obviously I'm not going to be putting that back in there, so we're going to be putting the lid back on it, and we're going to leave it for a couple more weeks until I'm sure all the yeast has done its stuff with the sugar and turned it to alcohol. And then we're going to start putting it in bottles, and yeah, I'm going to get my guinea pigs to come and taste it. Actually, what I'm hoping to do is wait for it to go a bit clearer, but as you can see, we've got quite a lot of alcohol there. Got 20 litres, guys. Oh, by the way, sorry about the kitchen. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. I've just had my walls done, my cupboards. Got to have my floor done yet. There's my fishing tackle. I'm just getting my fishing tackle ready for tomorrow. A bit of a pigsty at the moment, but yeah, and my coffee there. Yeah, so we're living out of hand to mouth at the moment. It's absolutely terrible. He's coming back tomorrow, and he's going to put all the stuff in between, the filler in between the tiles and what have you. Then it's all going to be painted, and it should look lovely. I've got to put another unit on this wall here yet. But yeah, anyhow, enough about that. Let's look at this here. It looks wonderful, doesn't it? So there we go, guys. Ready to rock and roll, so go to the next stage. Right, guys, what we're looking at here is me brew kit. This is that red wine I've been making. This is the hydrometer. I've just put some of the wine in it. I'm just giving it a quick spin round. Oops, but not do too much of that. Right, we're going to check what we got here. Now, I don't know much about these, to be quite honest with you. It's at 86 on the hydrometer. There's a lot of fizzing going on in there. That's the bubbles. Now this has been going for about 6 weeks now. This was right up here when I started it, with the sugar, and now it's dropped right down to, well, as you can see there, it's sort of 90, 95, 90. Ah, God, it's very difficult to see this. Just try and keep it away from the edge, actually. Hi guys, I'm just testing the alcohol content on the hydrometer. I've just spun this round, and we're getting about 95. So it's a dry wine, that's for sure, and it's very, apparently there's a lot of alcohol. You can taste the alcohol on it. Now when I started it, it was more towards the 660 mark on the hydrometer. It's about that high out of the actual well, this tester that it's in, and it's dropped down. It's gone from 60 to 95, guys, all the way down there. So all the sugars now is burnt off, and what we're going to do, we're going to put 4 of these Camden tablets in, and we're going to put each tablespoon of this potassium sorbate. Now I've got them dissolving in some water, just cooling down now in the sink, so I'm going to tip them in one at a time and give them a good stir up, and that's the Well, that's the wine, and I can tell you now, whew, it's very strong. I actually tasted a tiny bit of it. I just took some up though to the missus, and she says, "Yeah, it's ready. It's a nice dry wine, that." So we'll be tipping this away. I won't, like I said, I'm not going to drink it. That's for sure. That's the stuff. She's drunk half of that bloody bottle, half of that glass there. But yeah, we're going to get on with it. We're going to put these in, and we're going to leave it for another 2 weeks to go clear, and then we're going to start bottling them in these bottles here. I've even actually got some labels, designer labels made, guys, for my friends, so we may need another 12 of these bottles actually. I think there's 12 in there, but I don't know, 12, 750 milligrams a bottle. What's that? 10s 7, oh, it's 7, blah 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 blah. I reckon I'm going to need about 24 bottles, maybe a few more actually. Like I said, there's 20 litres of wine in there. So anyhow, like I said, it's a bit of a nit one per one. I don't know basically what I'm barely doing, but apparently I've followed all the instructions, and there's definitely alcohol in it. But like I say, it's gone from where the 60 is, and it's gone all the way up to where the 60 is there, and it's gone all the way up, and it's past the 95. So if anyone who's any idea can tell me the alcohol content in it, I'd be much obliged, because I've got no idea how to work it out, and I'm not even bothered to look. I just, well, sort of winged it really. But yep, we have got alcohol in there, which is good. That's my first attempt at making red wine, and it's my homemade grapes as well. I can just show you I'll show you how much alcohol's in it. 20 litres, there we go. I don't know if you can see that there, 20 litres. I don't know how many bottles I'm going to need. We might need, like I said, about 24 I suppose. But before I do all that, what I've got to do now is put all this stuff in. I'm going to wipe round here as well with some tissue and get all this stuff. It's like while I've had the lid off for the last 5 minutes, it started to put like condensation around the lid, so I need to wipe that before I do anything else. So I'm going to crack on. Like I say, 2 weeks time I'll be back, and I'll show you me bottling it all, and I get an honest opinion off one or two of my mates on the allotments. So what we're going to do, we're going to crack on. So see you in a bit, guys. It won't be long before this goes out live. Well, goes out anyhow. Hi guys, I'm starting to fill my wine bottles now. That's what I've got there. I'm just draining it into them. I've already got 2 done up there. Just keeping my eye on it. It's very difficult. I really should have set I'm camera recording. I'm on my iPhone at the moment, and well, I'm gonna have to just end this clip now because it's going out fast, and I need 2 hands to turn the tap on and off. But yeah, it's doing really well. I'm the 3rd bottle, so I'm gonna crack on. I'll see you in a bit, guys, and welcome to East Allotments. Although we're not on East Allotments at the moment, we're in my kitchen and looking at my red wine, all 24 bottles of it. It's all been corked, labels are on. Mark's Allotments Homemade Red Wine 2015, and yeah, it's looking cool. So that's it for the red wine, the wine making this year. We'll probably make more wine in the near future, but I'm just going to leave these now in the bottles, and hopefully they'll mature into a decent wine. Okay, that's it. Over and done. Over and out. Bye for now. Whoa, well there you go, guys, that's the video. Okay, there was a few bits and bobs there, a bit shaky in parts.
you see me using some unusual methods to get me results, but at the end of the day I actually got a really good result out of it. We got 24 bottles of red wine, and we had it got the missus to test it, and she loves the wine, and give her a beaker full of it. We're talking half pint glass filled to the top of this wine. So I said, go on, see what you think. So she's give it the old sniff. She says, yeah, it smells okay. She looked at it, said, it's clear enough. She went glug glug. She says, is me cheek, oh, my cheek's going red here. I says, yeah, it is actually. Why is that? She says, oh, nothing. Glug glug glug. They're getting even redder. Glug glug glug. I said, you're supposed to sip it. She says, it tastes really nice. I says, you don't sip something if it tastes really nice. So you get it down your neck. Anyhow, I said, well, what do you think of it, love? She says, it's pretty good. So you can taste that alcohol, and it's very strong. So you get that warm, buzzing feeling. I said, right, so what do you reckon? It's good. She says, yeah, it's good. She says, get it all bottled. I said, I have done. She says, you just had the dregs. She says, what? I said, well, you just had the little some of the. I threw about 2 litres away. Because I had no more bottles, so it was a bit of a waste. She said, what did you throw them away for? So I could have drunk them. I said, no, you can't. But yeah, her opinion is that it was a very good wine. So we got 24 bottles of it to give away, guys, and I will be. I could have killed my brother. I was going to starting to do the video. I thought, hey, there's 23 bottles there. Where's that other bottle? It's only walking off with it. Hey, get back here, you bugger. Get that bottle back, and then I'm doing the video. You can't have it until I've done the video, and then you can have a bottle then. Oh, right, he said, you tight ass. So what you mean tight ass is you get a bottle when I've done the video, so you can't do it until I've done the video. Oh, God, hurry up and do the video. So, anyhow, I've, like I said, video's looking okay, so I suppose he can come and get his bottle. And I've already had 10 requests for the bottle. What they like? They know I don't drink it, you see, so they say, well, if he doesn't drink it, what's he want it for? We'll drink it for him. So it's all gone. It will all be gone that before too long. But yeah, pretty chuffed. That's another one ticked off the bucket list. That's what it was all about. Got a bucket list, and we're going to do everything before we drop down dead. And that was one of them, making some wine. Unfortunately for me, I don't drink. 28 years, maybe 29, could be between about 27, 20. Oh, I give up this hour. I give up when I was 24, stopped drinking. So 24, 29 years. I've not had a drink in 29 years. So there we go. Not one drop. Maybe, okay, I did that with my finger. Oh yeah, you could taste the alcohol in it. That's enough for me. I did do that, but on my tongue. But I've not had a drink in 29 years. Don't see the fun in it. It's never done me any good. And you know, as soon as I mean, I can watch other people drink. They can drink 20 pints in front of me. It doesn't faze me. As long as I've got a nice cup of coffee or a nice drink of hot vim, so I don't care. But yeah, the mission was to produce a wine, and that is what I've done. So there we go. So we're going to chalk this one up as a win. We'll get a couple more lads in the up and coming weeks to test the wine, and we'll get their points of view, see what they think, and we'll give a few bottles away. I mean, I can't drink it myself, but I want to keep a few bottles, and you know, to you know, let it mature and see what it tastes like in a couple of years' time. So I will be saving about 6 bottles, I reckon. But the other 75% I'll be giving away, that's for sure. Anyhow, thanks for watching. It's starting to get dark now. Time's coming up to 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm just going to trot off down to the chickens and make sure they're all tucked up in bed, and then I'm going to get in my car and going to trundle off home until tomorrow. Oops, excuse me. And I'll see you then. So from Reese Allotments, have a good one. Bye bye for now.